her in-laws, if she asks for her economic stability, she has been criticized, tortured also many times by the husbands, and ultimately their marriage is in dispute. So this
How
is
do
also
we-
there,
how
even
do you
in
handle
high-fi classes.
Yeah.
This is in high-fi classes also I see many
I
times.
know. I don't think I can give an answer to that because each issue, each particular case has to be looked at. But I think that's where we are talking about the ability to have some kind of an economic independence so that you don't have to ask for money at whatever level you are. Right? If you have some money of your own, if I got your question right, if she asks for economic independence, which means she's asking for money from her in-laws or
If
her
she-
own income. I didn't get that.
If she gets the time to work, that's fine, she can be independent. But she's being used for the housework whole day and as usual, husband's needs. So it's very contradictory.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree
we'll
with
pass
you.
on
I
the
don't think
mic
I have
to
a
young lady
solution.
there. Could you please pass on the mic to young lady?
There's a gentleman here.
Yeah.
Actually, madam, what you suggested, that a laboratory of change is life itself. I was a teacher and I was having daughter and son both. But I was giving special treatment when I was in remote part of Saurashtra. When I got first daughter, I celebrated it. People were telling, આ પરીખ તો ગાંડો થઈ ગયો છે. દીકરીને એ કરે છે.
સાચી વાત છે. આપણે જલેબી આપવું છે કે પેંડા આપવું છે એ પણ નક્કી કરીએ છીએ ને.
Then second, I got daughter.
Sure.
Then also he celebrated.
Sir,
And I was
a very
giving
humble
special-
request, sir,
I was
to
giving
keep it to
special
questions, sir.
treatment to- you will surprised to know because Lalita Iyer was also gynecologist. My second daughter is gynec. She got admission in gynec and it was not studentship.
Sir,
So I said,
I'm sure
Father,
people like you
change,
have.
change, laboratory of change is life itself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
thank you
No,
so
I'm-
much, sir. I
Thank
think that's
you.
that's
Thank you very
brilliant.
I'm sure you've been a
Ajay bhai,
good.
benne mic.
I'm sure you've been a good inspiration to many of your students. I'm sure.
Ma'am, firstly, I would like to thank for the wonderful talk and the issues that you raised. I'm a social science researcher, and one of the fundamental issues as researchers and female researchers addressing such issues, one thing, the very important barrier we face is the outside and the household. The issues at the household level. Number one, the investigation is difficult. The addressing of the number of cases, certain cases, the issues, the problems, the data collection is difficult. Secondly, if we are to bring about an awareness and an important, for example, we want to bring about a change, the message doesn't cross the doors and go in many a situation. So for example, the house's doors, for example, they are a physical and a psychological barrier for the solution to enter.
I know.
Right.
I can understand. There was a very good Muslim writer. I'm using the word Muslim because I want to talk about that kind of a household. She'd gone to a Haveli in Rajasthan. And you know, the Havelis are very big inside, but there's a small door. So she knocked at the door. A little girl of 10 opened and said, "Ghar pe koi nahi hai." But she said, "ठीक है, मैं अंदर आके बैठी हूँ." She went in and there were about 20 women at home. She said, "But you said घर पे कोई नहीं है." घर पे कोई नहीं है मतलब if there's no male at home, that means घर पे कोई नहीं है. So the door is a big.
And ma'am, just one more. The thing is, I believe somewhere in my heart that it is not going to work at a micro level. Even if we are addressing the issue one by one, I think it's not going to be sorted. If the government, the law, the policy changes are such, because we did not need that 33% reservation. We required more sort of a policy which brings about solution to these issues at a macro
Ma'am,
level.
I'll just take it up in terms of more as a moderator. Discussing government policies or these kind of things is a Pandora's box. Probably this is not the platform that we can take it up on that. But I would certainly say, yes, ma'am,
I
please.
want to disagree with you wholeheartedly because I believe no government policy can have any effect if each one of us. Think of your seat belt, think of your helmet, think of lights, no lights, black tinted glasses, think of any of that. We have all the laws. but how many of us? So I'm sorry, I totally disagree with you, because I think the only way social change can come is beginning at the micro level. You can have laws to guide you, but the change has to come from within. So I see it very differently.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, friends, for being here. And I request you to please also mark your diaries for 24th September, where under the same center we are inaugurating another thing. Sorry, Divish. Yes, and we inaugurating research in management. So do mark your calendar for 24th September, same time, and be here. Before I invite my colleague Seema to come and say vote of thanks, a very quick sum up on this. This one thing that I'm taking home today is something that I feel I have already, and it's strengthened again with saying the self-worth. I recently had an opportunity to put somebody, file a legal case against an advocate because he abused me on social media. And I filed a case against an advocate. And because the person who abused me is an working advocate. And 200 people, I'm not exaggerating the number, 200 people gave me a call one after another and saying, "Pagal hai kya? Jhansi ki Rani hai, har jagah ladna hota hai. Chhod do. You will never win this." I said, "Doesn't matter. I won't sleep well at night if whether I win or lose, I need to fight this." And that's something that we need to figure out. No policy, no empowerment that would happen. So right, so that's something which I think is very, very important for all of us to feel within, men or women, regardless. I request Devesh to please give a token of appreciation to our speaker. Yeah, Seema. Seema, sir. No problem, Seema, please. Thank you so much. It could actually come better from a woman because the man had already given you flowers, which is the gentleman's job to do, actually. So thank you so much, friends, and may I kindly request Seema to come here and give a vote of thanks to our lovely audience who actually make the way AMA is.
That was a really interesting talk, Dr. Indira Nityanandan. I'd just like to share one of my own experiences, that I've been hearing these words Shanti Rakh a lot more than ever before. And in the name of peace, a lot of times women have been, enduring injustices. So I would like to say that, it is time to speak out for yourselves and, do what you believe in and be true to who you are. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Indira Nityanandan. A small note of thanks to Mr. PVRN Iyer for organizing these kind of talks which are empowering women and bringing this level of awareness to society. Thank you.